Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is FEDEX Draconis coming with you with another action figure review video. And as you can see on the screen, this week's video is going to focus on Lynx from Fortnite Victory Royale series. And I wound up picking her up through Hasbro polls, and I think it was through the Whoosh that I first saw her figure, not reviewed, but kind of like teased. This is what's coming up, and I knew I had to get her. Now I wasn't able to find her through Amazon, but when they showed off on Hasbro polls, I went ahead and snagged her, and I have to say, so far I have been very impressed. Now, as you can tell from the nice, colorful, cover, she's aptly named because of her cat-like, attire. And of course, she's got some very unique little accessories. A pulse rifle of some kind, a twisted-looking teddy bear, and a scythe. Very, very nice. On the side, we get to see the rest of her artwork, and on the back, you see a product shot which features everything that we just saw. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she really looks outside of the box. So we're going to take one more look. Oh, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at the figure inside the box before we continue. And there we go. Now, as you can see, there she is. That's pretty interesting looking. I like the full face mask with the eyes and everything else. And yeah, that is pretty awesome looking. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one final look at Lynx here, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack her open. Alright folks, there she is out of her packaging, and yeah, she's gonna go ahead and bludgeon the shit out of someone here. Wow, man. And like I said, she is amply named. I mean, good God. She is slender, she is limber, and she's gonna kill someone with all this crap. And starting with the spider that's on my damn stage. It got away. Anyway, so yeah, take a look at that, man. She is, wow. There we go. Wow. That's what I can say right now is, whoa, man. I'm really liking the look on her. I really am. I'm liking her weapon here. I mean, granted, it's molded in black plastic, but I like how they offset the total black with the green on there. And yeah. And her costuming too, very much, like how the Baroness's costume is, with different shades of, shiny black with dull black, with shades of gray, 2 different shades as a matter of fact. And then this type of pattern that you see on her forearms and around her ankles here. That's pretty awesome. Then of course you got the gray accentuating the earpieces, as well as the inside the, I think that's gray, unless that's a lighter shade of black. But yeah, I'm liking that. One thing I didn't notice until now is the blue stripes on either side of her forehead here. And then of course I didn't notice this also until I opened her up. She's got a little ponytail here along with her tail. So yeah, that is awesome. Now it looks like, if you take a closer look as the light shines on it, I'm thinking that this pattern here is sort of like eye and air holes, like sort of like the mask that you saw, that you would have seen if you watched Squid Game. You know, the guys with the masks. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's almost solid, but you can see like there's like little holes on there for them to be able to breathe and see. So that's what I'm thinking that pattern is all about in the front, if you can see that. I think it is coming out on the camera. I'm seeing it too. But man, oh man, that is awesome. And of course she does have some posability there, though this is the first pose that I made. And as you can tell, she has a little bit of trouble standing, and I'm thinking it's due to the way her feet are shaped. But let's go ahead and get down to articulation. So her head is like on a ball joint, can look up, can look down a bit, can go 360. And let me twist that back around. You know, so yeah, I'm liking that. Also, her arms are also on a ball joint in a way. It's got like a little swivel on the underside, so her arms can go up. Does have upper bicep rotation, and her arms are on a double hinge, so it can go more than 90 degrees. And of course her arms, or her hands, I want to say they're like on a type of ball joint. It looks like her hands are, you know, she's got gloves on her hands as well, so it makes it a little bit, you know, looks a little bit different looking. Again, I'm liking that. One thing I am noticing though is that her because of the way her hands are, and especially the gun, it just doesn't give enough clearance for her to hold it properly, so it's kind of angled out. So not too bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and take off the gun there. She does have, and let me take off her scythe. There we go. So yeah, there's like the swivel on the arm here, but there is no butterfly joint. She does have a type of ab crunch, can go up, can go back, so she can arch back just like a cat. She's got waist rotation in a way, just limited by the hips. She can kick up. She can kick back just a little bit, but her butt gets in the way, which is not a bad thing. She does have double hinge knees, so she can go back a little over 90 degrees. And of course, her foot can tilt down, can go up, and does have an ankle rocker. And of course, this tail is just right there, so it can, you know, go and twist around and so forth. And that is it for the articulation. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to do a few action poses and whatnot. So give me a moment, and I will be right back with my final thoughts and my score. All right, folks, I am back. Thank you for waiting. And something I want to show you before I go ahead and give you my score and my final thoughts on this figure. Now, I didn't touch upon this little monstrosity of a bear, because I pretty much forgot about it, but I mean, take a look at that. Now, I kind of wish they had painted his bandages over his eyes, you know, white or some type of off color. But the one thing that I didn't notice also was the pig and that this bear apparently pegs into this peg hole right here. And I did take some pics with it, which is why you saw her posed and angled as I returned. And I mean, wow. So yeah, man, it's a pretty interesting figure. I like it. A lot of her posability though is very limited. So I do like though that she is able to pose. So yeah, that is awesome right there. Wow, yeah, that is fucking awesome. Man, oh man. So she's got some good articulation, some good posability. You know, I'm not going to complain about it. The one thing I am going to complain about, and you heard me about mention this earlier, is the way that she's able to hold her, you know, her weapon here on this one. Not so much the scythe, but just the you know, her semi-automatic or automatic weapon. The hand does not seem to want to go ahead and move in to give more articulation into it. But I mean, like I said, it is what it is. I like the figure nonetheless. And one thing I did not know until now, I'm going to try and zoom in on that. There is a pattern on her chest plate. I didn't even see that. Holy shit. Look at that. Wow. I'm not angling it to show off her boob. I'm angling it to show off the pattern on her breastplate there. That is fucking awesome there. And of course you got the little stamp that all manufacturers have on there. Good gravy. But yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and focus back on her there. Yeah, that I like it. You know, I'm not gonna complain too much about it. Standing positions though, she is kind of wibbly wobbly, and that's due more than likely to the shape of her feet. Posability is kind of limited as well, but she is able to pull off some some poses. Now every so often I try and go ahead and do that kung fu kick type deal. Now I'll be surprised, honestly I would be really surprised if she's able to go ahead and pull that off. Nope. Nope, she's not able to, but she's able to do almost a full Van Damme. Oh man, but other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and put her back into her other pose that I had her in earlier. Yeah. But okay, so my final thoughts on the figure. It's a good figure. It's an interesting figure. I like her character design and everything. That's one of the reasons why I got it. However, posability is kind of limited. You can't really get her into many standing poses unless you have her, like sort of like a superhero wide leg open pose. But as you can see, she does hold some poses on there. One of the big things that's kind of a drawback for me is the fact that she cannot hold her weapon. Her wrists do not they're able to rotate, but they're not able to bend. So, in a relaxed position, as you can see, she can hold the weapon, but if she needs to fire, it's going to be kind of off. So on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm going to go ahead and give Lynx an 8. So that is my take on the figure. I'd like to hear from you. Do you have this figure? Were you able to get her through pre-order, or did you buy it out, at local retail? And if so, do you like her? Do you hate her? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can receive notifications when new videos pop up. Now, before I go ahead and bid my common farewell, or adieu in this case, I'd like to wish everyone a safe and joyous holiday season. Doesn't matter what you celebrate at this time of the year, whether it's Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever the case may be, let it be safe and let it be joyful. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.